I want to quickly show you in Visual Studio 2013, specifically Update 4. I'm going to go ahead and create a brand new project, a Apache Toolkit or Apache Cordova project. I'm going to click OK. And when it scaffolds out the project, immediately I start to get these warnings about there's 4 pieces of dependency software that it needs, and it doesn't know where to find them. So if you go under Tools, Options, Cordova, and you click on Environment Variable Overrides, I can set the directory for every one of those 4. The ADT Home is the Android Development Tools, and that is a lot of times there's a system variable set up for it called Android Home, and it'll tell you directly right where that Android SDK is. So I could copy that and just paste it in here. The other way of doing it is, if you don't have that system variable set up, is you can search your hard drive for sdkmanager.exe, and it'll tell you in that same directory, here's D program files, Android SDK, and that's the same directory I have for this thing, for this setting. And the Apache Ants directory, this one's a little bit harder to find. I know when I installed Apache Ant separately, I put it on the root of my D drive, and but it also has a few of these folders. You can kind of files. You can kind of look for them. The most interesting here is the bin directory. Inside of the bin directory, there's an ant.bat and an ant.cmd. You can find those, search for those on your computer, and find the directory where ant is installed. I'm going to take everything but the bin directory and paste that in my directory there. Get, I'm going to do the same kind of deal. I'm going to clear my screen real quick. And I'm going to look for get.exe. And all I'm doing here is a command prompt based search. You can use Windows search to find this. I found get.exe, and I found it on the D drive under Program Files Get. I'm going to take everything but the bin directory. No, I am going to take the bin directory for that one and paste it in there. Java Home. A lot of times there is a system variable, Java Home directory. I don't have it, but if you do, make sure it's set to the JDK, not the JRE. You have to have the Java Development Kit installed. So what I do is I search my computer for Java C, for Java compiler, and I find the directory that it put it in. I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and I'm going to not take the bin folder this time, and paste it in the Java directory. If I click off of it, the error signs have all went away, but that is not a good indicator that I've got the right directories. It's just an indicator that these have been set to a directory. So don't assume that just because the warning signs go away that you've got the right directory. But I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and I'm going to close this solution. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and close Visual Studio. I'm going to come back into Visual Studio and do File, New Project. Create a brand new Cordova project, click OK. And I did not get any warnings this time. So when I go to recompile, out of the box Hello World application, that's an Apache Cordova application, I can see that it went ahead and built successfully. And hopefully that helps you out if you're having trouble with the Apache Cordova settings in Visual Studio 2013.